Good afternoon, everyone. So my team and we had an in-depth discussion about the operational aspects of running a business or organization or an entity in regards to the East African and the African market at large. So we tried to have our discussion revolving around in a particular organization where I work. So I am the co-founder and operational manager at Liana Care. So we have this 4 service delivery products. We have a call center, we have virtual practice, we have mobile medical units, and we have occupational health and wellness service modality. So in order to ascertain the qualities, meet a certain level of standard where we ascertain the services we provide are unique, uniform, and compliant to the rules and regulations of our government. What I have done is we have built standard operational manuals, procedures, checklists in order to make sure everything is going to according to plan. But we were discussing this, but in order to solve this problem in a long time span and to solve it like permanently, a blockchain technology can be used. For example, my friends and I have discussed about the digital ID that can be given to any particular citizen in Ethiopia. So with that digital ID, they can go anywhere and inquire as a particular service. For example, they can go to a dentist and give this a digital ID, and the dentist can see all their internal medical visit, all their diabetic follow-up, and the hypertension pills they are taking. So put in all the information and making every individual own their data and making more the information operable and accessible to everywhere they went. The other problem we were talking about is when people are traveling for medical tourism outside of their home country, they have to travel with their medical records with a PDF file or by a soft copy, travel all the way thousands of miles away from their home, transfer that data, not sure what's going to be used, what the data is going to be used. But if we manage to give a digital ID for everyone in Africa, in Ethiopia, and all of the world, backed by blockchain technology and with the Cardano system, we can. The first thing that it will help is, so we will attain this interoperability with various and different sectors of the service modality. For example, you might want to book a hotel, you might want to go to a different hospital or see a different, we might want to go to a new bank, a new lawyer, or a new accountant. So with that digital ID, you can access all of these services with one identification number. For example, when you are booking a hotel, they might tailor your requirements because of your health care. They might choose a certain type of room for you to accommodate you because it will enable them to know you better. But the other most important thing is you're not leaving your digital fingerprint everywhere you go. You don't have to log in, create an account, fill the information, and give your data to them, right? You can keep your own data. They can use it at that particular time, and you own your data. And there's no third-party interaction between you and the service provider. So I think our country, Ethiopia, has come a little bit steps toward creating a digital ID for the school communities in Ethiopia. I know like Cardano has been to Ethiopia trying to empower the Minister of Education by creating a digital ID for the Ethiopian student there, so they can keep their data there. But on a larger scale of things, having a citizen ID or a global digital ID will enable us to access our medical records, our banking account, our travel history, our interest in life, without leaving our digital fingerprint everywhere we log into, and we give our information for free. So the way I look at it, our data has been used against us without our interest. We have been personally targeted because of our data are everywhere, and now marketings are personality to an individual because they know Dawit, they know the interest of Dawit, they know what I like. And every time I went to social media, I log into my email account, I log into my LinkedIn, Facebook, everything is fed for me because of my interest, right? But if we manage to use blockchain technology, for the first time in our technology history, you'd be able to own your own data, not leave a single fingerprint wherever you go. So on operational perspective of things, I know technology and system built to adhere or to serve certain functions of an organization, an entity, or a service provider. We have done quite well on that, but we haven't done quite well in keeping private data alone to ourselves and securing the privacy of the data ownership. So we have talked about the operational aspect, and like for example, in the hospital perspective, which the domain that I am in, building hospital management system, laboratory management system, we have different types of hospital management system. You could name pharmacy management systems, right? But as an entity, the users in the hospital management, the doctors, the patient data, they are not secure. If they have one hospital, they can have like 10,000 and 50,000 data of the patients here, there. Can you imagine? But if you can keep your data to yourself by being backed by blockchain technology, first and foremost, it will increase the trust that we have as a client and to the service provider. I know, and there's also a misconception that our group has been discussing about blockchain technology and the cryptocurrency being related, which is a misinterpretation of blockchain technology. Blockchain technology is not all about cryptocurrency. It can go to any function, any system of our day-to-day life, and it's not all about cryptocurrency. It can be used in every sector of we had as a society. So this is it. Thank you.
Any questions?
Opinions, questions?
Doesn't have to be.
James,
any
would you
questions.
like to say something?
Actually, I think you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Very good.
All right, one last round of applause.
All right.